Everyone wants to comment and DM, what's the ticker? What are we buying? What's the next meme? What's going to pop off? I make videos handing you the information and you decide not to watch them and then you complain later. So you don't deserve the gains if you don't have time to watch a couple minute video. It is what it is. Last week I made a video on 6 Solana meme coins that I was buying and I weighted them, with the first few being heavier weighted than the last few. We went from a least risk, where we're putting most of my capital, because it's just an example, it's not saying go buy these things, all the way down to those with higher risk. If you were to put $1,000, hypothetically, I put thousands of dollars in these across each one of them, then I'm going to show you the results in this video. And I think a lot of these coins still stand. And I'm going to talk about some new coins in this video as well. And one coin I didn't mention that I did buy heavily during the dip when the whole crypto timeline was going bananas last week over the market's dead, it's going down to 30K, it's blah, blah, blah. I bought a ton of MOG and I'm up a ton on that as well. So really just got to ignore the emotion, dial in. I have some tips in this video, some things that I learned from last week, just looking at my portfolio and repositioning. So we're going to dive all to that in this video. So we're going to take a look at this video from 6 days ago that barely anybody watched and evaluate it, see what we learned from it and see how we're doing on it. So again, it was weighted. First and foremost, I went with the heavier hitters that were the safest, where you wouldn't want to put a ton in. And number one I picked was Popcat. Popcat at the time of making this video, and I have it because I pulled it all up on screen. It's all was in the open, all these calls. I had people saying I was crazy. And it's not like we're up majorly, but just bear with me for the point of this video. Popcat at the time of this video was at a $550 million market cap. Currently right now, this was actually before the market crash, by the way. If you'd have bought during the absolute crash, I think it actually crashed like 450 mil. Currently it's at 600 mil, and it was actually way above that this morning. It really had a huge pump earlier today, but we're still up on this. And I did all the math. I'm going to tell you all the math as the video goes on. So we're up on that. Let's talk about the next one. And by the way, this is all labeled with timestamps at the bottom of this YouTube video. So if you didn't watch it, there's really no excuse. Giga Chad was another one that I thought was pretty obvious. 157 million. Let's see where that's at right now. You go to Giga. I'm using BullX, by the way. And currently it's at 171 million. This is actually a little bit above when I did my math earlier that I'm going to show you. So we had another win on that. This next one I'm about to show you is absolutely crazy. It was a Tron meme coin. Tron meme coins held surprisingly well during this whole dip. And this was a rock. This was something that during the video I was like, look, I don't even know. It's a Tron meme coin. It's a rock. And at the time of making the video, I actually made the video when it was a lot lower than when I bought it. I bought it at 2.3 million. I made the video when it was at 1.3 million. It's currently at 4.43 million, meaning even my high buy is up 86% on this rock, this picture of a rock. By the way, I have a how to buy Tron meme coins video I'll leave up above. It goes into detail on using Tron Vision, being able to buy these really quickly. That's what I use for this. It's what I'm currently on right now. It's BullX, but it's Tron's version of that. Really helpful. Definitely go check out that video. So let's go on to the next. The other thing that I bought was Brainlet. Brainlet was one of the other ones that I said, hey, this one I'm really feel confident in. I've traded a couple of times. My neighbor decides to mow right now, but we're going to keep on trucking through it. But during this dip, I bought at 17 million and it's currently at 20 million. It was actually at like 22 million or something like that earlier today. And this was Brainlet. Again, everybody thought the market was dying. I said, no, it looks like Brainlet's a good buy. I've actually already traded Brainlet a couple of times. This is on my trading wallet, so this is not high amounts because it's like a challenge wallet. I do have other wallets that I'm holding a lot of this on as well, not just Brainlet, but a lot of the other ones mentioned in this video. And yeah, so currently this would be my second time profitably trading Brainlet. I'm still holding this time, but there you go, that's up too. So those really the main three I was talking about were going to be Popcat, Giga, and Brainlet, and I'll throw a rock in there. On those three, if you had $1,000 and you evenly distributed amongst those four, really, you would be up $700. So you would have turned $1,000 into $1,700, which is pretty nice, right? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be honest. When you watch this video, if you watch the whole videos, at the end of the video, I said, hey, by the way, these are my DGen picks. This was after my Mizu partner shout out, by the way. Mizu is a partner of my channel. It's not like these videos are necessarily sponsored independently by Mizu, but definitely shout out to Mizu. They're an AI trading bot on Telegram, super easy to use. DM me if you want more information on that, because it's really easy just to be able to get points, and those points will turn into tokens. Super passive to be able to do that. But anyways, this is kind of the section of the video, including rock, where I was like, okay, things are gonna get more bumpy, things are gonna get more risky. So, you know, what I personally did, what I recommend in this is, anything you want to do in this is, it's kind of like one of those like 1% of your portfolio, 2%. You just want to throw something at and like hope that it goes, you know, 10x, 20x, or go to zero. Unfortunately, the ones that we looked at here on Bubble Buddy and the history of memes got hit hard. So on Bubble Buddy, this was a 1.3 million. I like barely showed it just for like a second. Here it is. 1.49 million on here. And currently Bubble Buddy, I don't have a tab open for it right now, is sitting at like 750,000. So this is actually down 50% from when I bought. Fortunately, again, I balanced it in the way that I said I was going to balance it. And then lastly, we have in here the history of memes. I thought this was really good. I said in this video, I don't feel like playing it right now. You can go watch it. I was like, hey, look, this is definitely a 0 or 100x. I really don't know. Unfortunately, it looks like a 0. It's sitting at 15K. I was looking at it at 171K, and it is what it is. We knew that this was high risk, high reward. So I did all the math, or better yet, got ChatGPT to do all the math, and here's what it came up with. Again, it's very important to stress the fact that the first ones, Popcat, Brainlet, and Giga, would have been the main focus of the portfolio, and Bubble Buddy and the history of memes. And to be fair, Rock would have been the more risky plays. Rock, you know, being the one that did do the 258%. Bubble Buddy and the history of memes going down 56% and 91%. This wouldn't have been weighted equally, so this number would not be accurate. Plus, we're not even factoring in Snoofy. Snoofy would have definitely bumped this up. So if it was weighted equally, it would have been, you'd be up, you know, to $1,200, $1,248. It's not weighted equally, so it actually probably puts you around $1,500 or even above $1,500 if you factor in Snoofy, and this is less than 6 days. These videos are never to say go buy this. Look, man, I know these things are risky. These are memes. A lot of these tokens could absolutely go to zero, even these like much bigger ones. This channel, these videos are for the people that are already in the space, already know the risk, and really just informational purposes and my journey. The title of that video was, I spent thousands of dollars on memes, because I did. I put my money where my mouth was. I put thousands of dollars on those memes, and I am up pretty good for that play. I'm documenting my plays out loud, and again, at the end of the day, I don't want to be responding to individual comments, because I'm not going to show you memes. I'm not going to show you tickers. These videos might look like it. These are, again, just my honest dialogue, my honest plays, and what I'm looking at, because people ask me all the time, and I like to give YouTube particularly a fair chance at these things, because some people don't have enough time in their day to be living in these Telegram trenches, Discord trenches, and all these other places. They might just want to get on, watch a video, get off, and that's it, and have equal information. So that's what I'm trying to give to you in these videos. So thank you all so much for supporting these videos. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a long way, and I'll see you guys next time.